Hello, great Oklahoma teachers. Welcome to our first training. We should be doing this about once a week, so make sure that you're checking Canvas every week, and hopefully we'll have something short. We'll try to keep it 3 minutes or so it shouldn't take a whole lot of time. The one thing that we would like to talk about today is as you're getting to know your students here at the beginning of the year, we've got to get them used to sharing with each other. And that's usually not a concern with the older students that are used to it. But it is with some of the newer students, or if you have groups of students that are not used to being together. But make sure that the students understand that the better they get to know each other, the easier it will be for them to share personal experiences. They're not going to share testimony with people that they're still uncomfortable with. And so we need to provide some opportunities for them to help them share more than just what they're learning from the scriptures. For example, in my priesthood meeting on Sunday, we had an instructor that was just called and set apart and fairly new to the YSA branch. And one of the things that he did before he started the lesson, he had everybody go around and he just asked the question, if you could participate in the Olympics, which event would you want to participate in, why? And it was just kind of interesting to hear everyone's response. Now that was with 40 or 50 people, and it took quite a bit of time. So you need to figure out ways that you can do that a little quicker so that you're not taking your entire class to do it. One thing that I found is very helpful if you've got an assignment for the students where you put them together in groups of 2 or 3 to either read a block or to discuss a block, just include a simple question like that within it. Now, just a quick suggestion, if you're going to put them in small groups, don't just say, find someone around you that you can talk with, because you'll always get someone that's quiet that's just going to kind of shrink back. So you're going to want to make assignments to say, hey, you 2 or 3 work together and you 2 or 3 work together, just so that everyone's with the group. And then just say after they've read the block, you can do something as simple as, I'm going to ask you 2 questions. The first one is, then you can do your Olympics question or any other get to know you question. You can ask them simple things like, what's something unusual that you are very talented at? And just let them share. Don't give them the second question until they've had a chance to share. Just whatever get to know question that you've given them. And then you can go ahead with the second question, which can be something like, what was the most important thing that the Savior taught in those 5 verses that you just read, and why? The reason I say separate them, don't give them both questions at once, is they will spend the entire time just talking about the get to know you part. So give them a minute or so to do the get to know you part and then move on to the second question. You'll find that once they're used to sharing, they don't have any problem going in and sharing that spiritual experience. I just promise you that it will pay dividends as you allow your students to get to know each other. I know it takes time, but it will save you time in the long run by giving students a chance to get to know each other, and then they're willing to share something that they just found in their scriptures, something that helped them increase their testimony over the week. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and if you have ideas for each other, feel free to share. I'm new to this Canvas as you are, so I'm trying to get to know how this works, but hopefully this will be helpful to you.